Imagine waking up to a home that knows you better than you know yourself. As the sun peeks over the horizon, your favorite soothing melody begins to play, nudging you gently from your dreams. The aroma of freshly brewed coffee fills the room, prepared just the way you like it. As you stretch and rise, your personal assistant is already there, ready with a cheerful "good morning" and a rundown of your schedule for the day. This isn't an alarm clock. It's the future of home automation, a chatbot powered by artificial intelligence and the Internet of Things. It's a voice-activated personal assistant that's always one step ahead. It's like having your own Jeeves without the need for a mansion or a Rolls-Royce. Now, you might be wondering, what's a chatbot? Simply put, a chatbot is a digital assistant that uses text or voice interactions to understand and respond to your queries. It's like a friendly conversation with your smartphone, only smarter. But here's where it gets really interesting. This chatbot isn't just tethered to your phone. It's connected to a network of smart devices that can interact with the world around them, a concept we call the Internet of Things, or IoT for short. These devices can do everything from turning on the lights, cranking up the heating, or even ordering groceries when you're running low. And the best part? You don't need to be a coding wizard to create one of these chatbots. With the help of AI platforms like Dialogflow or Watson Assistant, you can build the brain of your chatbot. And with IoT platforms like IFTTT or Blink, you can connect your chatbot to any smart device in your home. This isn't a scene from a sci-fi movie, it's a reality you can create right now, even without any coding skills. So, are you ready to step into the future and create your very own smart home? Let's get started. So, you want to build your own chatbot, but what exactly is a chatbot? Well, think of a chatbot as a digital assistant that communicates in a human-like manner. It's made up of three simple components: conversation, understanding, and response. The conversation part is easy. That's just the back and forth you have with the bot. You ask it a question or make a request and it replies. The understanding component is a bit more complex. This is where the chatbot needs to decipher what you're saying. For instance, it needs to know that when you ask for the weather, you're not asking about woolly sweaters or feather boas. And finally, the response. Once the chatbot understands what you're asking for, it needs to formulate a suitable reply. This could be as simple as "the weather is sunny," or as complex as "the weather in Paris is sunny with a high of 22 degrees Celsius." Now you might be thinking, that sounds complicated. Do I need to be a coding genius to create this? Well, the answer is no. It's easier than you think. Artificial intelligence platforms like Dialogflow or Watson Assistant are here to be your partners in building the chatbot's brain. They use machine learning to understand language and context, and they can generate responses for you. All you need to do is feed them the right information. To get started, simply sign up for one of these platforms. Once you're in, you can create a basic chatbot shell. This is a chatbot with simple pre-programmed responses. You can tell your bot to say hello when someone says hi, or to reply with goodbye when someone says bye. And just like that, you've created a chatbot. It might not be the most sophisticated bot in the world yet, but it's a start. Congratulations, you've just built your first chatbot shell. And remember, every complex chatbot out there started just like this, as a humble shell. So keep experimenting, keep tweaking, and before you know it, you'll have your own digital assistant. Now that you have a chatbot, let's give it some power to control things. Imagine your chatbot not only answering your queries, but also controlling your smart home devices. This is where the Internet of Things, or IoT, comes into play. IoT is a network of interconnected devices that communicate and exchange data with each other. These devices could be anything from your refrigerator to your car, all connected via the internet. But how does your chatbot fit into this? It's quite simple. Your chatbot can be programmed to send commands to these IoT devices. So instead of manually adjusting your thermostat or turning off your lights, you can simply ask your chatbot to do it for you. To achieve this, we'll need platforms like IFTTT, which stands for If This Then That, or Blink. These platforms act as a bridge between your chatbot and IoT devices. They allow your chatbot to communicate with your devices and control them based on your commands. Here's how it works. First, you select a trigger, which is an event that prompts an action. The trigger could be a command from your chatbot. For example, when you tell your chatbot, "I'm feeling cold," This acts as a trigger. Next, you define the action. The action is what happens when the trigger event occurs. In our example, the action would be to increase the temperature on your smart thermostat. Setting up these triggers and actions is straightforward. You simply select your chatbot as the this in IFTTT or as the input in Blink, and your IoT device as the that or the output. Then define what the this and that should do. Once you've set up your triggers and actions, your chatbot is now a fully functional IoT device controller. It can control your lights, adjust your thermostat, play your favorite music, and much more, all based on your voice commands or text inputs. With just a few steps, your chatbot is now connected to the world of IoT. You've taken your chatbot from being a simple conversationalist to an intelligent personal assistant that can control your world. Now, isn't that something to be excited about? A chatbot is more than just a tool, it can be your personalized assistant. It's time to infuse your chatbot with a bit of your personality, making it a reflection of you, or perhaps of the persona you envision for it. This step is all about customization and creativity. Start with giving your chatbot a name. This name will be the command that activates your chatbot. It could be something fun or professional, depending on its purpose. It could be ChefBot if you're a cooking enthusiast, or Study Buddy for a chatbot that helps with homework. Next, choose a voice for your chatbot. Many AI platforms offer an array of voices. You could opt for a soothing voice if your chatbot is meant to help with meditation, or a lively one for a workout assistant. The voice you choose will set the tone for your interactions. Now here's where the fun really starts. You can even add a dash of humor to your chatbot. Program it to tell jokes or share fun facts. This not only makes your chatbot entertaining, but also makes it more engaging and human-like. Let's talk about the chatbot's knowledge base. This is where you can add your own interests and knowledge. If you're a movie buff, you can feed your chatbot with trivia about films. If you're into gardening, it can provide tips on plant care. The more you personalize this, the more unique your chatbot becomes. Finally, think about the applications of your chatbot. The possibilities are truly endless. It could be a recipe assistant, suggesting recipes based on the ingredients you have at home. It could be a local news reporter, giving you the latest updates in your area. Or it could be a personalized learning buddy, helping you or your kids with schoolwork. Remember, the goal here is to make your chatbot feel less like a tool and more like a companion. A chatbot that understands you, entertains you, and helps you in your daily tasks. A chatbot that is in essence an extension of you. So go on, let your creativity flow. Personalize your chatbot and make it truly yours. And there you have it. Your chatbot is now truly unique to you. The journey of creating your own chatbot doesn't end here. As we look towards the horizon, the future of artificial intelligence and the Internet of Things shines brighter than ever. Picture this. A world where your digital companions evolve from mere chatbots to sophisticated entities capable of understanding and responding to your emotions. A world where these AI entities can learn from their past interactions and refine their responses, making every conversation more engaging, more personalized. The Internet of Things will continue to expand with more devices and sensors joining this digital network. Your chatbot will have a wealth of data to draw from, allowing it to offer you insights and services that were once the stuff of science fiction. But this future is not a distant dream. It's a reality that's unfolding even as we speak. So keep exploring, keep learning, keep building, because the only limit to what you can create with AI and IoT is your imagination. So are you ready to share your chatbot creations, inspire others, and join the AI revolution?